conditions is either your life,
we're fucking booting down that door,
your freedom,
These bitches talk garbage.
or your sanity.
Look at me, bro. I'm out here.
They didn't want to see this. A group of young black people coming together to make something happen.
Oh shit, that bulldog made his ass spit. I'm trying to get rich, fuck a bitch. On 34 ways to get hit on the top of this dick.
Drill seems to be everywhere these days, and people ask me where it came from. Well, it started in 2011 in America. It all began with an artist called Chief Keef. In Chicago, as they call it, Chirac.
Big come to me, let's go knock you out some shit. Better be a smart nigga on that R.I.P. dark nigga, tone bang nigga, going hard nigga.
Drill music was being linked to the violence that was going on over there, and it was kind of like a report of what was going on in Chicago.
Let the sound blow like.
We be in the bricks, try to send for sticks, them bitches cracking.
Then it came over to the UK in 2012.
I don't rap because I'm trying to get a deal. I'm still out here trying to eat a meal.
And it started to spread all over. From Brixton to Peckham to East London to North London to West London. It became a huge thing, a way of young disadvantaged people to talk about their lives.
I'm on edge of road with the gorgeous one and shisha smoke. Pocket rocket one inside my expensive coat.
It was just rap when we first started. Drill came out of nowhere. And I was like, right, what's this?
Yeah, it was us in the cut with waps, all black on none but wax.
I thought, yeah, I like this. I'm gonna carry on and explore it and see where it takes me. And that's when me and Aim decided that I was gonna take it serious and pursue the music.
What? We with the 9 or skid if they with the 10. Hey!
When we talk about drill, we have to talk about knife crime and whether these two things are related. There's no doubt that we're facing an epidemic of violence here in the UK, but whether we can relate this to a type of music isn't clear to me. Let me know what you lot think. Leave a like, comment, make sure you subscribe, and how can we stop this epidemic?
Drill doesn't cause violence. Drill is a reflection of violence. It's a reflection of what's happening. If we were all making classical music, but we were playing violins and harps and things like that, they'd be trying to ban classical music. They'd be saying, look how violently they're playing the violin.
Before drill, we were still having knife crime and gun crime and rapes. So it's not the problem. But now drill is expressing so much violence because of the level of violence and pain that young people are in. And they're expressing themselves. That's what music is about.
Back to your face of order. How you gonna touch man?
They're normal people, but the minute they put on that belly or the minute they go in front of that mic, they become a completely different person. And the beats gives them the confidence to do that because it's dark, it's aggressive, and it touches your soul.
Everyone knows I love my truth. Hold on. Russell running their mouth.
A drill beat is the flow and the pattern of basically a particular type of beat, like it's the feel of the beat. Little sample here, I'm just gonna use that as the base of the instrumental. Just gonna create a few ideas to get some inspiration for the drums or whatnot, and then probably layer it over with some keys or whatnot. The snares and stuff like that is what makes it different from other genres.
Hey.
Little piano. Drill beat, literally, you can feel like the sort of the aggression in the bass and the sort of fast-paced hi-hats and snares.
You can make a bass line for drill with this sound, but then most people will add something onto it to make it a bit more
Sound a bit more like
distortion,
gritty.
a bit more distortion to make it grittier. Alright, then cool. So yeah, that's a drill bass line.
There's an epidemic, a deadly disease, doing the rounds of London streets. Mostly it strikes in a few postcodes, enters a body, then the blood flows. I cannot lie, I'll tell you the truth. The victim is almost always a youth.
Kid done 30, life and pain. It's a story time, something different. Listen.
Grew up in the gutter, every day I was rolling round with my knife. I jumped on the road thing, living in poverty, trying to make money and live nice. It got to a point where I was loving this shit, I thought everything was fine. At the age of 14 I had 2 guns, I was rolling round with Kai. I grew up with pain and aggression, all I wanted to do was kill. And have that money to change my life like Bill Gates sitting on mills. My family went rich, it got to my head, so I wouldn't know how it feels. I was walking past shops, I could smell that food, I was broke, could afford the meal.
I was born in this country. My mum and dad, they split up when I was born, innit? My mum sent me back to Zimbabwe. So I was staying with my grandma and my granddad. Like, they looked after me for years, till like 8 years old. And my mum needed to work to get more funds to bring me back. What she done, what she can for me to help me provide, to have a better life, to come here, but we've came over and f***ed it up, you get me? Growing up, but I always had it hard, then I was always on and off with my family, and then I grew up with ADHD and stuff like that as well, and obviously family went rich, so I grew up broke. I was always that guy in school and that I would love to start trouble. Well, that's what everyone used to call me, trouble. I just started meeting up with the wrong crowds, innit? In the area that I lived, so you just got like gassed into it, innit? You just got kind of hooked into it, because the people was with in the area I lived in, everyone would have been in a gang, you get me?
With this game, it's terms and conditions. And in most cases, the condition is either your life, your freedom, or your sanity. A lot of the kids that I grew up with, some of them are in jail, some of them are dead, some of them have just gone crazy.
Depression was making me have mad thoughts. Like sometimes you just even wanted to end your own life. Just thinking, you know what, I can't do this no more, but I just kept on, I kept myself strong. When I first got stabbed, I was that, I was that 14, 15. Obviously, it makes you think a bit different. You was in shock in the end when I got stabbed, but I remember I phoned my brethren Sticks and told him, right, I beg you come pick me up. I've been stabbed in my neck. He didn't believe me because I was casual about it. He's like, kid, stop joking and that red tear. I'm telling him, bro, like, man is not joking, innit? He's come pick me up in his car. Cool. He's like, whoa. When he saw it, he's like, bro, you've literally got a hole in the back of your neck. So he drove me to Guy's hospital. I was in the car and I started feeling dizzy. You know, my lips started going dry, I can feel it. He's like, bruv, you're changing colour. So after that, I just remember passing out.
So because they don't want to be a victim, they somehow feel like having a knife is going to protect them. So a lot of young people are leaving out of their house just wanting to make it back home. They're not leaving out of their house saying, yeah, I'm going to go and look for this one, or I'm going to go and find them today. There are some that do, but on the majority, they just want to get back home.
There's the few 1 or 2 bad boys that, you know, might want to step out, and because they're actually tapped in their head and might want to actually kill someone that's done them dirty, but majority is just for protection, like, because he's going to have one, so he might see me and I got to have one. Do you get what I'm saying? That's just how it works.
If you've been stabbed before, you're not going to want to get stabbed again. And there was a saying on the street, it's better to be caught with it than to be caught without it. So fear is definitely one factor.
That's why I thought, fuck life, I'ma pick up my gun and go and drill. Leaving the road ain't easy and going straight isn't easy. I was the worst one on the block selling drugs, I was always busy. I always dreamed to be a boss and have cars and chains like Jeezy. I was blessed by God and surrounded by devil, the shit weren't easy.
Drill's a factor, it's a byproduct of violence. It's a byproduct of all the issues that young people are facing.
Got my YGs talking Brexit. That's no more red light district, no more subtitles on Netflix.
I believe that they're trying to express how they feel through music in the only way that they know how and the only way that is accepted.
Drill is often criticised and, in fact, criminalised because of the language that's used and the violence that it is supposed to trigger in some cases. What did you think some of the words that politicians have used about each other? George Osborne said he would not rest until Theresa May is chopped up in bags in my freezer. I mean, if that was a lyric, which you made
It'll be a hard lyric, that's what I'm saying.
Wouldn't it just?
The character traits that are portrayed on us are always negative. The character traits that are put towards politicians are always positive.
I'd probably need both hands and feet to count the young people that I know that come into contact with that have lost their lives due to violence. It's devastating.
I just want to be a mom. I love to be a mom. I love to give birth to them. I love to see them. I love to feel them when they're moving inside of my belly. I want to feel them. I want to talk to them. Dad do not have that. We have it. It's a privilege. So I'm happy to be a mom.
Now, an organisation called Operation Shutdown are making a stand. Now, they've got a lot of mothers and fathers who have lost sons to violence, and they're asking the government to take the problem seriously. Tomorrow, they'll be demonstrating outside the Houses of Parliament, asking for the government to call for a special Cobra meeting to discuss this knife crime.
When do we want Cobra? When do we want it? Now! When do we want Cobra? When do we want it? Now!
I have 7 boys, 1 girl. Now I got 6 boys and 1 girl.
Whose children? All children! Whose children? All children! Whose problem? Everyone!
I love being a mother. Do I love being a mother that's had to bury her child? No.
He was just a normal teenager, really. Did really well through school, left with 9 GCSEs. And then he went on to become a carpenter, apprenticeship. And did that for a year. So he was on his 2nd year when he was killed. And yeah, he was doing really well.
They are our kids. We give birth to them. We are tired to hear guns, guns, guns. This is kids. They're not animals.
As a mom, when you give birth to your son, you know, the first day you saw them, you love them. And I see something on him. He was special. I don't know, HS champion. I don't see another name I can give him.
I remember Dwayne said to me, Mom, I'm gonna have to get a bulletproof vest. I said, what are you talking about? He said, Mom, that's what everyone's wearing now. Because the stabbings is increased so much. Our lives are in danger.
They all split up in different directions and Jason ran on his own. One of them chased Jason and caught him and stabbed him. As he's coming back up the alleyway on the CCTV, you can see he can't run. And then they've caught him at the top and stabbed him. He was stabbed 8 times.
My son champion, he died in 2013. They stabbed him in front of school in Forest Gate. It was 2 o'clock. Yeah, I lost my son.
Got back home, was unpacking the shopping. And then the door rang. It was 2 of the boys that Dwayne usually trained with. And they said, Mom, Dwayne's been stabbed.
They took him down for a 3rd operation. He had to have quite a lot of blood put inside him So I think his body was rejecting it. So that's what they said, and they said his body was just shutting down.
Mum, he's gone. I say, what do you mean he's gone? Gone where? I say, Mom, Champion died. I said, no. He cannot die. I said, he cannot die. That everything was dark.
The worst part is the ripple effect. Having to live with the trauma, the shock, the grief, the anger.
Some named this virus, called it drill, a fatal music with toxic beats. It spread on the airways, a license to kill, a song of violence here on the streets.
I make my block pop, they make my block hot. And bro, that dot dot, big bro, that's love. Now we got big ones and Rambos that pop guts. Not long, I was in Belmarsh doing hot pot stress. Now she on my case, she on my.
There was one artist I was working with, and I built this guy up from nothing. The first song he done like 100,000 views. Really massive in like 3 weeks. I was like, wow, this guy's got potential. He started working on more stuff. Within 6 months, this guy was getting 1 million views from around the world on YouTube.
Jailhouse looking at a stretch. You say we done a ride out, left the brother dead. Say the Russians had our knives out, summarize our special. Every day I pray to God.
I get a phone call one morning. He's been stabbed in the neck. They killed him. His name was Incognito.
In my camp, I love my gang. We making cash. We see your oppie getting splashed or getting whacked. Gang.
Welcome to BBC London News. I'm Victoria Hollins. These are the faces of 3 young men who've been murdered on the streets of the capital in the last few months. For each, drill music was central to their lives. This programme has already revealed the links between big business and the controversial drill music scene, where rappers boast of stabbing or shooting their rivals.
The drill act at the centre of this controversy is Moscow 17. 2 of their rappers were murdered, both on the same street in Camberwell. Sadiq Kamara was found stabbed to death last week. His drill name was Incognito.
For his life to be cut short, I said, you know what? I'm going to do this and step in front of the camera now and try to defend this thing. But I'm not just doing it for me, I'm doing it for Incognitos as well. I'm doing it for all the Incognitos that are not here to tell their story. All of the brothers that life have been cut short because we grow up in these environments where we can't really decide our future.
I've been noticing more and more drill videos being filmed away from the inner city, or what everyone says, the block. People like SL are going as far as Iceland to do their music videos, and AM shot the video to 3+4 in like Gatwick, Surrey, far away. It's a nice place. I actually went along. I think it's important that artists have things like this, because in most cases, when you're just in the hood and you're just on the block, the only thing you're gonna see is the block. So you're not gonna see past that, you're not gonna see past your primary school, you're not gonna see past the tall buildings, and in a way you become caged in. It's like you're a mouse in a maze. And the only way you can get out of that maze is if you just run through or you use your strategy. In most cases, some people don't have strategy and they get stuck in the maze. The star of the shoot is not here. But that's just typical drill artists. They're always late. They'll be late for everything. It's just black man timing, isn't it? Why are you wearing a belly though?
I just don't want people to know who I am and that.
Okay, yeah. What do you think of drill though?
I think it's a good thing. It's getting people out the hood instead of them selling drugs and that. They're trying to make it out differently, do you know what I'm saying?
What will happen if you take off your belly and you go bait face in the video?
Probably targeted. I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, you ain't trying to get known by everyone. It's not a good thing, and I'd rather just stay quiet and that.
Yeah.
Just certain people, they just hate when someone's up, you know.
Yeah.
They're just gonna try to ruin whatever you got. But when people don't know who you are, they can't really chat shit. They can't really do nothing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right now, we're gonna knock out some of the performance shots out here in the front of the house. So the idea is we're gonna have all these guys. The song's called 3+4. So we'll get all the guys in the 3+4 t-shirts. As you can see, Aim's got one on right now. Get them out here in the front, get the formation going. No. Energy. Go back. Yeah. That's it.
Don't get that privilege. This friend never got no corn. How could I be so inconsiderate? When a pack gets bust and you hear them scream. How could I be so inconsiderate?
Energy, more energy.
3+4, that's 6 in the thing now. One for the journey back. I won.
Turn up.
Boom. How could I be so inconsiderate? When a pack gets bust and you hear them scream.
How do you say AM in his finest?
Anyone with an internet connection and some access to basic equipment can get their songs and videos on the airways. You don't have to have a big-time record label or some top-time manager. It's easy. You create the song, shoot the video, upload it onto YouTube, and that's it. That's probably one of the reasons why drill has become so popular.
Clear the path, get you walking up and that. Looking left and right, texting, where are you? And then as you get to the car, which is there by the gate.
No, that's what I'm saying. They should be standing outside the car.
What, them man? That's bait.
The girls.
Yeah.
So I see the girls, I'm like, oh yeah, come, I'll roll over to them.
What, should we just use that?
Yeah, come on. All right, cool. So as Aim comes up here, you just been start walking towards him. Look happy to see him. As soon as you rub him, you need to let that balloon go into the air and start laughing.
Shit, so I've got actually lit it like
Yeah. So
get in the back of the car.
Get in the back of the car. But I'm gonna cue you guys in it when to jump out and do the robbery, yeah?
So we're really exaggerating.
Yeah. Pretend that I'm the girls in it. Just be like, yo, sort of thing. Yo. Go, rob. Hey, put it to the car. Perfect. Sick, that was sick. Still, one more time.
Yo, this bitch never loved me back. Finna put this stress on the ride, that's no SIM card and a rusty whack. 3+4, that's 6 and a thing, I'm one for the journey back. Don't follow me, man, cut for the feds and pray that I don't get grabbed. Like who's tryna get man mad? And they thought that the thing won't bust, but I took man's door off the hinges. I can never be like them, I'd rather inject my arm with syringes. They don't want smoke, they're only bad from a distance. Man talk shit, I'm airing it out. Flip till he got guts, I'm tearing it out.
The things that people are talking about in those songs is the things that motivate the hood, which is getting money, status, and power. These are the things that people on the streets don't have any of. They haven't got any money. Their status maybe, but if you've done what you've had to do on the roads, you might have status, that's about it. But power is rare, real power, where you can make change or you can affect change in your family's life and do something for them for the better. That's real power. We don't really have that. Boom. Bam. Young Drilly. Ain't it funny that the fascists are claiming they're no longer racist, but we still know your classes? How about that? Bam.
Man can't tell me about UK drill, try to tell me that the sound is niche. When the bourgeoisie so classist, ain't got love for the nouveau riche. Imagine you just got sanctioned, no more peace coming from UC. Make man start flinging out tantrums, shouting at ops just like MP. Got the wage gaps coming like apprentice, got man looking like made in Chelsea. But the poor can't finish their sentence, got man dreaming about cribs and Bentleys. The road life got control of my soul and the money on road gone tempt me. And the Bank of England making austerity cuts when they know there's plenty.
People feel disenfranchised. People feel hopeless right now. I think politically, how we haven't got a definite leader of our country right now is a representation of how everybody feels kind of lost and helpless. This has been going on since the London riots.
The police are already authorised to use baton rounds. We now have in place contingency plans for water cannon to be available at 24 hours' notice.
The communities, they're not felt like they're getting any help anymore. And this has just led to drill being born.
Come to the NC government failures, benefit street, no trailers. Nitties at the end of the road in sliders, toenails looking like quavers. Man see more dark and light than Vegas, crimes don't see no papers. Bailiffs taking beds and trainers, probably some gold from saviors. Positive post put out by the underclass in a while. That's probably why the poor man took his life getting mocked on Jeremy Cow. Cause Britain ain't got no conscience. Since London riots, man, clock that nonsense. A 14-year-old boy got knocked out clean by the boy them's truncheon. Hitting them hard like payday loans, got the interest going up constant. And mummy ain't made no money from work since the robots made it redundant. Education coming like a boxing ring, when a win gotta pull your punches. And you wonder why a man go county lines, could've used them nowhere.
Craig David is my guy that we've been working together from the start. He will say that he can't understand that there's 17-year-old kids going crazy to like rewind and 7 days. And
What, you worked on an album?
What? On the first album?
The first one?
Yeah.
No, you're a guy slow.
But how do you even know that?
No,
how do you even know the music?
My big brother used to listen to that thing still. That was a thing. Listen, that was an album, you know? That was like one of the first albums in the family house here where you're hearing a man slightly rapping in English, just a teeny bit. It's just before So Solid. So
you know what, that will mean the world to him, coming from you. But can you just film something that I'll send to him to let him know that the new generation are still on? So, Julie, we're just here in the studio. We were just talking about Born to Do It and the stuff that I've done, and this amazing artist is a big fan.
Craig David, yeah, UK legend. There's no doubt about it. You see my man getting his hair done, all them things. Come on, bro. Big tunes, man, big tunes. Shout out Craig David every time. Boom, bam.
Love it. He'll love that.
I want it to be progressive if possible, like, so if it starts slow, but then we get energy in it, I'll do 2 verses. So the first verse will be the perspective of the person that's underneath the wage gap, and the second perspective will be the person that's overseeing the wage gap, but how they're oblivious to what's happening underneath.
The only thing with piano, I mean, because we can do that easily, but there's a lot of drill tunes with the piano.
That's true.
And I feel like what I want me and you to do is something unique.
Now I'm dressed in black at a funeral, tuxedo for somebody's picnic. That's one. Listen. Yeah, we gotta just come on. Yo.
Where you're calm on the first 4 or 8 bars, keep the rhythm snappy.
Okay, cool.
When you're adding intensity, don't add tempo.
Yeah. Just try to
a little
keep,
bit, but I don't mind that.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
You just want to be.
Yeah, keep the same pace. Don't try to change the pace.
What would Jay-Z do?
Yeah. Good one.
I know you're a perfectionist like me.
Hey, whatever Craig David would do, I'll do, you know, so just keep that in mind. If he's perfecting it, I'm perfecting it, cause hey!
Man can't tell me about UK drill, try to tell me that the sound is niche. When the bourgeoisie so classist ain't got love for the nouveau riche. Imagine you just got sanctioned, no more peace coming from UC. Make man start flinging out tantrums, shouting at ops just like MPs. What is it? No! What? Road life got control of my soul and the money on road can't tell me. And the Bank of England making austerity cuts when they know there's plenty. Come to the NC affluence, private schoolboys dressed in blazers. If nobody on my roads on the Forbes list, that's more shot than tasers. £100 tip for the waiters. Poverty, what's that, a brand new fragrance? Man made some investment, real estate, Bitcoin, Libra, don't do favors. Neighborhood watch, cause my yard looks pricey and my antiques look icy. Man paid that inheritance tax, if the tax man asked and the rest is vapors. They said that it's bad for the poor, but the Brexit team's gonna lose man wages. We're losing at different stages, one man's Z and one man's A-list. Cause Britain ain't got no working classes and renamed that with slavery. Man's cooking up business deals like Ainsley, paying no tax in Jersey. Man try sue me for infringement, lawyers gonna make sure the case is dirty. Car man's in Harrods, I'm trying to cut LV, Tom Ford, brother in Burberry.
See that message right there? That's a message for all of us. Yo, Fraser, keep my vocal running. I want them to know that nobody's perfect. Any mistake I make, keep it in. I want them to know nobody's perfect. Not your politicians, not your leaders, no one. I do my research on these people because I need to know more about Boris Johnson than I know about Dizzy Rascal and I know about Giggs. Because Giggs can't determine how much electricity is going to my mum's meter. Like, neither can Dizzy Rascal. They can give me a good song, but they can't determine what my council tax is gonna be. Boris Johnson does. So I need to know more about this guy. This is what I'm trying to get through to the youth. We need to make these people not famous, but infamous. Because these people are deciding people's lives. I just make it my job to just make sure that I'm spreading the knowledge of good politics and people just being politically aware. Because the more politically aware you are, the more opportunity you've got to change your situation.
I feel that families are letting young people down. I think there are parents out there that are not taking enough responsibility in terms of what their children are doing and where they are. And that's a massive part of the problem too.
I've spoken to parents where, because of the poverty they're going through, and their child is now selling drugs, bringing money home, they turn a blind eye because they're benefiting from these things.
We have to look at the social and economic situation that is causing these young people to feel disenfranchised from wider society. I think that we have to look at austerity.
You have to be someone that is acquiring money in some way, shape or form. And if you can't do that through legal means, then young people are going to do it through illegal means because it's actually more viable.
We have to look at the cuts in youth services. We have to look at the cuts to mental health services. We have to look at the number of children who are being excluded from schools.
The positive role models of men that you should have are all in the betting shops, trying to make some money.
They're seeing crackheads on their corner. They're seeing off-licenses selling alcohol all night. They're seeing Morley's and fried chicken on their corner with no healthy food. What do you think stems in a person's mind if you've got that on your block for 15 years? That's all you know.
They're growing up in poverty. They're seeing mum working 2-3 jobs. There's no provisions for our children to grow in a healthy environment within the estate. Community centres, green spaces. All of this is a part of a balanced, healthy development. Because none of that is happening, the child is then growing up with stress, anxiety, mental illness, hunger.
Can music pick up and use a knife? Can beats and bars still a beating heart? Or should we examine this loss of life, get to the basics, go back to the start?
Smoke that shit to the face, smoke that shit to the face. 10 toes up on the mains, 10 toes up on the pave.
And think about boys with no staff or a guide. Boys with no anchor, drifting free. Boys heading out on a dangerous tide towards hidden rocks and the cold, cold deep.
I heard it best said by Tupac. Tupac said it in an interview, and that's the best way I've ever heard it explained. He said, if you keep knocking on a door and saying, please, and you see somebody with food on the other side of that door and you're saying, please, can I have some of that food, please? You're gonna knock gently. Maybe that was the music in the 80s. Like, hey, da-da-da. Then we had the 90s music. Maybe it was Ultimate Chaos and these type of groups and that, trying to knock for the food to say, please, British society, can you let us have a part of what's going on? Can we be included? Then you got the 2000s music, grime and all them man there.
Why'd you think that I'm stupid? I got brains, I can never be stupid. You can never use my name to make your brains jam. I won't turn up or stay at home with my girl and jam.
Them man are getting more violent.
Well, you know why the all-star pass. Don't want to see man driving his car. I'm behind tits for the leng in the car. I jumped out the car, put the leng to his car.
Let us in be a part of the British society. Let us in. Acknowledge that we exist. Once again, refused. Now you got the new generation.
Blow smoke like shisha. We roll up, ain't talking reefer. Score points like FIFA. Can't hold these shots, man's far from a keeper. They sing like diva. I don't fuck with white like Justin Bieber.
We ain't knocking no more. We're fucking booting down that door. We're booting down that door. We're coming with the most violent talk, the most outlandish things, because you weren't listening in the 70s. You weren't listening in the 80s. You weren't listening in the 90s. You weren't listening in the 90s. So now, we ain't caring if you're listening. We're coming to come to your front door and tell you this is what is going on in Britain right now. You might have to pay attention to this. Otherwise, your children won't pay attention to this. Then it's too late.
All sorts of people have an opinion about violence in society, but most of those opinions are coming from people that ain't even lived this life, they have no experience in the hood, and they've never ever lived a day in poverty. But in a school in North London, there's a program going on. People called Mentivity, they work with young men and young women, and they discuss the issues that they face all the time.
We're going to split you into two, and we're going to have one group going to say ban drill music, and you're going to give reasons and it's debate time, yeah? And I was going to say, no, we're not going to ban it, yeah? Two captains, and then you pick your team.
I am one of 3 directors at Mentivity, a mentoring company and alternate education provision where we work with a number of young people across London.
So we know what they're going to say, why they shouldn't do it, so why they shouldn't ban drill music. So can we think of things that are going to counteract what they're saying? Come on, let's go. Don't try and listen in. We know what they're going to say. Okay, so they drug use, cool. Drug use and what else?
The underlying ethos is to help young people to be the best versions of themselves.
So it provides what?
Provides job opportunities.
Okay, there you go.
We do things like group work sessions, one-to-one mentoring sessions, seminars, workshops, that sort of stuff, and helping them to kind of think critically and make better choices for themselves.
Walking down the street and seeing a bunch of like people like with hoods and maybe like balaclavas, like everyone's got a story in it, so you don't know their story, so you can't really say put hella negative on them.
Okay.
I play football a lot and I play around Tottenham, so even yesterday I come home by like 9:15. It's kind of, sometimes it can be scary, like when I look across the road and there's gang members, they look back at you, you just want to turn away and just go on your bus and go home. I don't like being around certain people like I know that I'll get in trouble with. I always stay at the bottom of the bus all the time.
If you listen to drill or you make drill songs yourself and you say the wrong thing in the wrong area, someone's going to be onto you. It's come to that. But you can't even say a certain thing because that thing will put you in danger.
Because in that song they're talking about how like, they killed so much people and all that.
So serious crimes, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's association with serious crime and drill?
Yeah.
Put that down, put that down.
If you think about it, drill has caused more successful people than more deaths.
Put it down, put it down.
These days, if someone gets stabbed, no one really cares. Unless it's their family, then no one really cares. Just another young person getting stabbed.
How many of you have lost somebody kind of close to you, or somebody's been maybe shot, stabbed, rushed, beaten up because of involvement in a gang? How many of you have kind of had someone close to you? Loads of hands.
If you're being influenced by a culture which promotes, you know, hurting somebody, taking somebody's wealth unlawfully, being, you know, rebellious to the law of the country just to get what you want, you know, for me is bad, it's unhelpful. And if you have a community which is facing so many social challenges, it's even more unhelpful.
Violence is a choice. Everything is a choice. Like, you don't have to do it. It's always going to be a choice.
They knew what they were doing that night. They actually obviously discussed it. To go out and want to do that and hurt someone, I can't get my head around it, and I can't understand why you would want to do that.
Dip first, won't talk. On flight mode when we walk. Get the drop, then he's caught. Ski out when he falls.
The boy that killed Jason, he's in numerous YouTube videos, and all they speak about is stabbing people in the back, putting their phones on flight mode.
Dip first, won't talk. On flight mode when we walk. Get the drop, then he's caught.
It's a massive thing, this drill music. I don't think it's the only cause, but it's one of the causes.
Came up selling jewels. I'm serving cats from a call. Cut the green like a lawn. Shining piece when I walk.
In court, they actually played his YouTube video in court, so he's made a few music videos, and they get so many views, which is shocking, but...
They're not being mindful of the things they're allowing to be put onto their platforms, such as drill music videos that are really violent, and, you know, saying that we're going to murder someone, and a couple of days later someone is actually murdered, or they've already been murdered and they're making a video to say they're glad they've done it. It's just a way of these gangs communicating with each other really violently and making threats, so they need to take them down very quickly.
I think that YouTube has a massive responsibility, because ultimately it's a platform which they profit from. And if young people are losing their lives because of content that's been put out, this needs to be screened at the earliest opportunity. But then it's getting people from that same demographic, the same backgrounds of these young people that understand what's going on and that can monitor these videos. We need to have people that understand, and that's an opportunity for YouTube to create employment.
If somebody is brandishing a knife in a threatening way, very clear policy that will be removed and that will be taken down. So we work with these community groups and with the police to identify when something is going to be egregious, when it's going to be interpreted in a way that could incite violence, and we take action on that and we remove it.
Today's topic is, how are women portrayed in drill music? Is it positive or negative, and what are the connotations, what are the consequences of that?
We assume that because people wear certain clothing, they are hoes, as we may say, or skets, but it's not the case. You can wear what you want. It's a free country.
Okay.
What needs to change to make females be seen differently in the drill scene? What else can happen?
Maybe they don't have to be naked. At least wear shorts or something.
Do you have to be naked to be sexy?
No.
Okay, so
What have women got to aspire to by watching drill videos, or have they got anything to aspire to?
I don't know, to please drill rappers.
So, almost as objects, right?
Basically.
Hey, hold up, mammy. Look at that batty. I big, I'm all this batty. Golden one with a very big batty.
Batty is self-explanatory. It's a girl with a large rear behind.
The bro got shifts, so you ain't having it. You jump and dive, should've done javelin. I'm done over here, so just do what you like. Just spare me the stories, I don't need to hide.
We don't go for boys our age.
No,
anymore.
we don't go for guys our age. We do not like
Very
guys our
childish.
age. Very childish. They
Immature.
all have one mentality.
Body.
That's all they care about.
That's all they care about. This song proves that.
Yeah, literally.
Look at that batty. I big, I'm all this batty. Golden one with a very big batty.
Talk about Batsby ain't that nice. Like, you're not
Talk about
even
bums,
good
but
looking.
You're not even good looking, so don't
Yeah,
even
it's
talk about
not
bums
even
because you're not going to get it.
You're not going to get it at all. We've never been on set with like a bunch of guys before.
Yeah.
So it's just a bit like intimidating.
A
because
little
lot of
bit,
people
because some of
watching,
them...
Just a bit.
Yeah, some of them, like, for example, today's, like, the shots were really challenging. I'm never shy, but today I was like, oh my gosh. Like, my heart was
So much people
beating.
looking at you.
I couldn't remember my lyrics.
Want me back? No, you couldn't hack this brown thing here with a very big back. The man got burst, I forgot that ban. Act like a baby, I'm taking your hand. You're chasing all day and you're facing the ops.
Why do they pretend to act like baddies when they're really not? And they know that it influences the young people when they talk about knives and stuff. Then the young people feel like, oh, then I need to carry a knife to be like them. It's just, sometimes it just spreads a bad message. But we don't talk about that. We talk about like females, empowerment, how we don't need to embrace a man in order for us to be confident. Yeah.
Hold up, man. Look at that batty.
In our environment, men are supposed to be the ones that get the money. Men are supposed to be the ones to look powerful, to look strong, and when it comes to drill, what are the guys talking about? They're rapping about getting the money, providing for their families. Women don't do that as much as men.
There is some women that they've gone through that experience and they rap about it.
Man, it's disgusting. In a trap, hear me cussing. Guns that I'm busting to the feds say nothing. Cause I'm really in the field. Everything I'm spitting in a song, ask about, man, it's real.
I've always liked music. I've just always written music as well. And then during like my time in jail, I used to just do that behind myself, just write, rap, just something to do. And then getting out, I was just making like little rap freestyles and putting them on my social media, and that blew up very quickly. And then, yeah, I got my foot in the door.
Had me flying at the city, set up shop in the town. He's calling for the black, oh, I be loving the brown. I told them have the money right, not even short on a pound.
The content you'll hear out there will be based on selling drugs, violence. And you know what? Them songs about violence and drugs caught everybody's attention. And isn't that the crazy thing?
See them cats looking for veins, nowhere to inject, cause they've done every place. Hitting spots you can't imagine, they ain't playing them games. When they smoking on the white, you see me cover my face.
Like, I woke up the next morning to an extra 5,000 followers, and everybody messaging me different rappers, different labels, different this, from freestyle that was about selling drugs in prison, selling drugs before I went to prison, violence, and that's what caught everybody's attention. I'm pretty sure that would not have been the same reaction from a different kind of rap. We're just recording another song, another banger.
Another banger?
Yeah.
What's the song about?
Oh. The song is about life. Probably a life you can't relate to. Let me just say that.
There are many aspects to life. What kind of aspect of life is it about?
It's about kind of life it's about my life, probably a life a couple of people have seen in this room, just not you. You'll get it when you hear the song.
Just not me, or not people like me?
Just people like you.
People my age, people my colour?
I don't know, just people like you. I've met you, I know you, just people not like you will relate to this song. I be in couch in the kitchen, I'm whipping the white up, I cook. These bitches don't want it, I lick off your mum's front door like doof. They came out with beefing, but when niggas see me, they just stand and look. They just stand and look. Mac 10 on my 10 toes like wash.
When did you write it?
About 20 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago?
20 minutes ago.
Did you?
Mm.
How long does it take to write a track?
It depends how much I focus on it. If I'm just sat in my own space, it'll take me about 30 minutes to write a song, perfect it, and it's done. But because of how messy my day's been today, yeah, I've written some of it. I won't be like by the end of the studio session, the song will be done. Like, yeah. These bitches talk garbage. I'm too busy out here in the street shotting food like a market. Both hands upon the anting, straight aim, man, and never off target. No leg shots, man, I aim for your head, then I love the thing barking. I love the thing like, woo. These bitches talk garbage. The male side of the industry is so different to the female side. Of course, I listen to a lot of male rappers, and I look at the males as my competition because that's what makes me still
I want to eat him up, not I want to do better than her. But I don't actually care about the male industry at all because I want to focus on really killing the female industry. That's what I need to focus on.
I'm busy in the trap, sleeping in the flat, hella cat.
This is the one. This is the one, man.
This one.
Please don't
Change the beat.
Don't be doing, let's go again. Let's make music now.
Okay.
Tell them the beat. Come tell them the beat.
All right, so we're coming in, yeah?
Yep.
You see when you come in?
Yep.
Boom. Just
Boom.
straight.
Alright.
One take. Take it again. I want to take it again. You can do it better.
I don't trust a single soul, so I roll around with my shh. That bitch wanna try draw me out, then I'll come around with my shh. Had a bitch face in between my legs, she was licking all of my shh. Put a big tingle in his face, make him breathe all over my I'm busy in the trap, sleeping in the flat, tracking on with my hood.
The things that female rappers are like so on right now will never be me. The whole like hot girl stuff, pussy popping this and that, like I will never be that type of rapper. I can keep my clothes on and still look sexy on a normal day, so I don't need to take them off.
So yeah, you have it then. You have it.
I finished the song now.
Yes, and you see now that you got the bars.
Yeah.
I just stabbed them. Just stabbed them.
We're on the verse. We're gonna stab the verse because that's where we last left.
Ah. Stop. Yeah.
Why did you stop? Why did we stop? Yeah.
Well, go on, man.
Why did we stop?
I don't know, because the beat stopped.
Oh, because you actually thought she said stop.
No.
Nah, listen, that was perfect.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. Why can't I hear the beat no more?
I was so proud. I don't know why you done that.
I've had so many people say that, oh, she stole her bars from her man. What? My man can't even rap. I can rap better than my man, so how is that? People assume there's a ghostwriter behind every female that can rap. And I'm fed up with it. So no, I don't have a ghostwriter. I rap my own bars.
I don't trust a single soul, so I roll around with my shh. That bitch wanna try draw me out, then I'll come around with my shh. Had a bitch face in between my legs, she was licking all of my. Got a big ting all in his face, make him breathe all over my shh. I'm busy in the trap, sleeping in the flat, tracking on with my hood. Seeing hella cats trying to hold the chat, want a piece of my goods. But if they ain't got the cash, I ain't running that. Ticks to me are no good. But if they ain't want it back, I ain't having that. Trying to fuck up my jug. My 2 digs into my waist, so when I walk, man, it's hurting. But it does the job if I see it up, so fucking nigga, I'll burn it. My name all with it, really bell, so all the bitches, they heard it. That bitch wanna squash beef for me, congratulations, you're learning. I got enough and I'm pulling up and I'm banging. I got the white and I got the beat, it's the hard food that I'm slanging. Trying to get my hands on the spin, cause I know the thing ain't jamming. Besa mi culo, puta. Kiss my ass, bitch. No, that's what it means. Yeah.
I'm the king of drill. It expresses how we feel, who we are, where we come from, what we see, what we witness, what our people see. I'd like to class myself as out of the hood already. Like I'm only 20 years old, and I managed to get my own house away from, as you'd say, the hood. I managed to do certain things that not other people my age and where I come from could do. But that's only because I was hungry and I wanted it, and I knew that it was coming. I just need to have patience. So I'm at that level right about now, but I'm not there yet.
They didn't want to see this. They didn't want to see a group of young black people coming together to make something happen, but this is what we're doing, and we're not going to stop. This is not the end. It's more and more and more. Blessings.
And for drill, yeah, there's negative stuff, but it's positive. You get people being able to create businesses. Do you know what I mean? You got artists. These artists, they've all got limited companies now. They pay taxes. They're learning how to be businessmen. If you don't think that's positive, then what do you want them to do? Without drill, we wouldn't all be here.
It's true that a lot of drill artists have had some difficulties in their lives, and sometimes they've made some bad choices. But I take to heart from seeing how music can have the power to change people's lives for the better.
This music gives us an opportunity to make 6 figures, to stay in London, for us to not be sent to Wolverhampton, not be moved out by Universal Credit and all these things and austerity and all these things that they're putting on us. This gives us the opportunity to actually make a decent wage that a banker is making in central London. So the police don't like this. Police ain't making that money. You see what I'm trying to say?
They don't want no problem. They don't want no problem. They don't want
Drill as a genre, for me, it's helped a lot of people come out of that environment. As he said, There's people with businesses. Like, look at Russ. The environment that he was 5 years ago, now he's able to fend for his family. He's going on holidays. Some of these people haven't even been on holiday. They don't even have passports.
Now, campaigners have launched a legal battle to overturn a ban stopping two of the UK's biggest drill artists from performing. Terrell Doyley and Joshua Malinga, known as Skengo and AM, have been given a suspended 9-month jail sentence for breaching an interim gang injunction. Police said their music incited violence.
My name is Darryl Ennis. I'm a solicitor and I represent the act known as Skengo and AM. Recently represented them in proceedings in the county court in relation to what are commonly known as drill injunctions.
Exit. Looks like he's possibly done a tyre. We are Golf Lima 6-1. Bravo Golf.
Attempted. They had a song called Attempted 1.0, which had lyrics in it, which the police thought would incite local violence between rival groups in the area.
He was my friend from years. Why you gotta fuck with them? Niggas ain't real. Look, left you twice. And both times man got chef. Run a man down, what where? Last time something got quanked.
They just came to my house and served me just like that. Brown envelope. I don't know what's in this brown envelope. They've knocked on the door, given it to me. Once you've taken it, you've been served, you've accepted it.
There were a number of conditions attached to the interim injunction, but the specific motive for the injunction, the police would say, was to prevent gang-related activity.
My big 4-5, it came with fries. I keep her close, my Valentine. Her range ain't shit, it's kinda wide. So if you lack, you're gonna die.
So it didn't make no sense. We weren't allowed in certain postcodes, mention certain things in our songs, talk about certain people.
The big sign finally made it, but I'm just happy to actually be here.
And then there was a performance in December where the group performed the song Attempted 1.0. And that was when the police brought the proceedings against them for breaching the order, so there were committal proceedings. The breaches in relation to the song Attempted being performed were found against the boys, and they were issued with suspended sentence orders.
And that lasts for 2 years, so it expires in 2021. So from now till then, it's a whole lot of things that we can't do, can't say. Yeah, we're walking on very, very thin ice.
From a police perspective, we're not there to censor content and stop young people from expressing themselves, and we'd really actively encourage them to do that, to talk about their past experiences, their hardships, and try and educate other people away from criminality. So we really support them to do that, and you know, hopefully they can, you know, find an outlet and make it mainstream and make a living out of it.
Could teach you a lesson. Don't ever lie around me, I allow no one. Goes for the message. No wait, this will be dead.
I think you've got to look at the context around the lyrics to understand it. We're not going to sit back. If we feel that it's inappropriate, then we will take action. And you know, if we have to go to the court to get content removed or tell people, you know, it's all around education. Think about what you are saying, and if we feel that people are not, you know, are inciting violence, then we will look to the courts to support us in protecting, you know, protecting people.
I swear you throwing up keys, stood up on his face, stood up on his face, stood up on his face.
Yeah, actually, I find some of it really catchy. So there's some artists in there that I'm not going to name drop, you know, there's not, you know, but there's some of them are very catchy tunes, and yeah, you can see why they're moving into the charts and into the commercial stream, and why they've been picked up by some big name labels, yeah, because they're very talented.
It was a big setback. We couldn't release the music we wanted to release.
Preventing them from explaining and talking about what happens in their world, I think is restrictive, and it is a breach of their freedom of speech.
My big 4-5, it came with fries. I keep her close, my Valentine. Her range ain't shit, it's kinda wide. So if you lack, you're gonna die.
It's quite onerous because that really is censorship, because these boys hadn't committed any criminal offence.
What's so annoying about court is you can't just get up and tell them to just shut the hell up. Like, that's all I wanted to do. Like, bro, what are you talking about? You're saying that there's a line that Skendo said at the end. He was excited. He just sold out Coco. Like, we out here, man. We out here, man.
A madness did happen, but the madness that guys are saying happened did not happen. You understand? Look at me, bro. I'm out here. Bare top. Look at me, bro. I'm out here, bro. Please.
And they said that line, I can't remember the exact terminology used, but basically he said that line will lead to deaths on the streets.
You're not out here, bro. Bare man is chatting shit, bro. This is Crash beat. Understand that?
They tried their hardest to connect it all, the music and gang culture, connect it all together and say we're part of this big organisation, but they didn't link any crimes to us. Or, in fact, they didn't even link any crimes to our music. Yeah, really and truly, it was a very, very weak case that they brought to the court.
SKENGDOAM and we come from south. I used to kick ball with all the man them while 1-2 game of run outs. Then the fields got knocked down. KMT, where we gonna play out? So we started hanging around, congregating, feds racing us down. We're trying to make this happen. It would be peak if I was not rapping. Feds, they're moving all weird. It's like they love the harassment. Cowley Estate and North Maxfield is where I grew up with the crashers. Stereotyping loud, we all know that you can't stand my blackness. No, they can't stand my blackness. See it's like you and they all think stabbing. We don't even know this guy. He wears a tracksuit so we think he's trapping. I got 9 months suspended for rapping. Still can't believe that happened. Freedom of speech, don't have it. Just one day I'm sure they don't want to make some money. There's no job. Would you help him out? They don't want to help him out. He's with their trap and he's in jail now. Guys just trying to survive. Make sure they could put food in their mouth. It's them man there that got a good spot. I want to get to the town.
I'm a young man living in Brixton. I'm an IC3, all eyes on me. Not once have I been in the system. And the feds won't leave me alone. Pulling my car like, where you going? To the point where it's all just normal. Very informal, evidence showing that a man like me in a place like this got a minimal chance of moving. It's like nothing ain't free about freedom. Thank God that I'm doing this music. On a rainy day, had the longest coat. Next man just start shooting. So I left that area swiftly. Feds grabbed me like, what are you doing? I'm a young man living in Chelsea. I'm an IC1 with a brand new gun and my family's pretty much wealthy. I was bored at home one day, so I watched one film on Vladimir Putin. So the next thing you know, I went to the road straight and post some shooting. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, thank God for classical music. Wait, what can I say? Seen one guy just running away, and the feds did pull up on me, but they checked if I was okay. So I said I'm fine, I'm great, and I went back home to enjoy my day. The other guy can't say the same.
SKENGDOAM and we come from south. I used to kick ball with all the man them while 1-2 game of run outs. Then the fields got knocked down. KMT, where we gonna play out? So we started hanging around, congregating, feds racing us down. Cowley Estate and North Maxfield is where I grew up with the crashes. Stereotyping loud, we all know that you can't stand my blackness.
I'm a young man living in Brixton. I'm an IC3, all eyes on me. Not once have I been in the system.
This event's a bit of a response to the criticisms of drill, saying that it's site violence and stuff like that.
It's definitely a response, especially a response into me and AM's injunction, gang injunction that we've been imposed on us.
The world of drill is usually confined to certain areas of the capital. But in a breakthrough move, Skendo and AM will be performing in Chelsea tonight. And not just anywhere in Chelsea, they'll be playing a set at the prestigious Saatchi Gallery. It's a good opportunity to see what happens when the hood meets the art world.
Good evening. I run an organisation called Index on Censorship. We are an anti-censorship organisation that promotes everybody's right to freedom of expression. We believe that the kind of strictures that are being placed around drill music are fundamentally censoring the community that makes them. And that is manifestly unfair.
We worked with a Russian artist called Andrei Melodikin. He saw what was going on in the UK about censorship of music. and his team reached out to us and thought it would be a good idea to have Skengdo and AM to make some art sculptures using like blood pumping through their own lyrics.
TK, our manager, just hit us up. What do you guys think about bringing drill to meet art? At the start, had no idea what the hell he was going on about. What are you talking about? They threw in a few ideas. The one that stood out to us the most was definitely the blood in the sculpture. I've never seen that before. Just like, bro, it's a bit gritty.
Police never shut that down. Didn't see that in the news. Draw eyes performing in such a gallery. It's established now. Since it's gone commercial and people hit the charts here, so it's hitting its heights. So it's just gonna always stay there. The same way grime stays there, the same way hip hop stays there, and from drill, other subgenres are probably gonna come from that in the next few years. So, and then there'll be the next thing the police are on to probably get us on the next documentary in the next few years.
Yeah. We're here to bring awareness to the increasing air pollution across our capital.
Yeah.
Jeez. And we're here with Jon Snow to have a Channel 4 interview. Jeez.
Drill Minister, this is a bit of a transition. What's led you to this particular target?
It's important for our health, and health is wealth, and that is something that I'm trying to promote for my community, for the underclasses all across Britain, and just generally for people to have awareness. I think this is something that goes beyond even the political realm that I'm usually in, and this is something politically that everybody has to get involved in. The minute I attach my name to something, the minute I believe in something and I drive that forward, everyone's going in that direction, you know what I'm saying?
I can't breathe. I feel like I'm dying on my doorstep. I can't breathe. It's like in the air. All I can smell is death.
The people that's in power, or the people that are of an older generation, they're not gonna have to put up with this for too much longer. They're not gonna have to deal with it. It's the future generations that's gonna have to deal with this. So why should a 4-year-old have to pay the price of what somebody that is maybe 45 or maybe 52 is making wrong decisions right now, thinking, what climate, who gives a damn about that? But then the 4-year-old right now, they're gonna pay the price for that, and really cares about that 4-year-old, innit? So man's job is to make sure that that's not what it's gonna be, innit?
I'm telling man the air is toxic, acid rain on the window of the cockpit. Emissions going through the roof, but no one in Parliament stops it. The money for the diesel's toxic, corruption's part of the subject. It's got these MPs twiddling thumbs and forgetting they're there for the public.
We're probably one of the countries that's making the most money off of poisoning our people. Not just the diesel alone, but the other formats of how climate change is being affected. Britain has a lot to do with it.
Since 2010, man, the air's been illegal. And Boris was mayor, but he didn't put warning signs or tell all the people. 2015, the United Kingdom Supreme Court said fuck this and ruled that immediate action had to be made at risk to the public.
If I was London mayor, you see the roads fix up tomorrow. You man think Top Boy's a game. I'll show you real Top Boy.
You don't want to fix up the roads tomorrow. That's even more pollution.
The whole roads will be fixed up tomorrow. There'll be no more potholes.
Then there'll be people speeding around, belching fumes out on the roads.
No, not those type of fumes, but there'll be fumes. But it won't be the fumes that will be destroying people. I'll tell you that right now. We'll be getting this thing patterned.
Southside get choked, east side get choked, west side get choked, north side get choked, big smoke get choked, everybody get choked. When pollution comes, kill a death by road. I'm telling man the air is toxic, acid rain on the window of the cockpit. Emissions going through the roof, but no one in Parliament.
Julie's here forever. The people won't let me go. I'm the people's champ. They won't let me go.
It's got these MPs twiddling thumbs and forgetting they're there for the public. And all the while my lungs still caving into the air.
I'm just gonna try to do right by the people, man. I've exposed these guys from October when I've done political drilling, showing the double standard of what politicians are saying and how they don't really stand by their words. And then if we're all meant to stand by our words, if I'm being chastised for my words, so should you. Because you're saying it in a public domain. I'm saying it on YouTube. You're saying it in the papers.
God, we've just had a trial in April. It took quite a long time. Out of the 4, we had 2 in court, so I was at the Old Baileys for 5 weeks. One was found guilty and one was found not guilty. So the one that was found guilty got 20 years. The second boy walked free.
It was 3 boys. And they let 2 of them to go. And one, they give him 14 years for manslaughter. And they stabbed my son 11 times.
I think a life should be a life. I don't think they should ever come out. 20 years is not long enough in my eyes.
I was happy to be Champion's mom in that court because I cannot think to be one of their moms. I don't see myself to be the moms.
People said that to me the other day. Would you like to meet his mum? I said, not really. I've got nothing to say, to be fair.
I'm really trying to get out of this. That's why now I've been focused on my music, because I've done a lot of things. That's why even this year, since that 2019 from January, I said to myself, I'm coming down off the beef. But me, myself, this is why I've stayed out of jail for a while now. This is the longest I've ever stayed out of jail because the music kept me on road. I was blessed by God and surrounded by devil. The shit went easy. Now I'm trying to make it out the hood, make music and live this life. Car beefing over a postcode's a waste of time, now I realise. Back then I was young and reckless, now I'm thinking wise. Back then I was young and reckless, now I'm thinking wise. I've lost 4 friends on the road to the kids, just please stop carrying knives. I know it's kill or be killed, but until you're up, you be serving time. From the age of 17, I was visiting jails, I was setting myself up to fail. I've been penned 5 times, never going back, and sitting there waiting on mail. Numerous times I got bagged in the trap for putting that food on scales. Police was on my case, they were following me around like a bunch of girls. Got my young G's telling me they need them waps, I told them chill. The youngers are stuck in the mud, all they want to do is bloody kill. Yeah, Kid the Valley. See, this is a real life track. Everything in this track is facts. It's not fictional or nothing. I want this tune to be an inspiration to people. Everything's facts. It's got a clear message of my life growing up on the roads and jumping, trying to come off the roads now. So, yeah.
This virus spreads outwards, a darkening stain, snuffing out lives and dimming the lights. This virus has nothing to offer but pain, but it can be defeated and we can save lives. If there's one thing that we can all agree on, is that Drill is changing. It's becoming more commercial and it's finding new audiences. It's got to be a good thing that young people from some of the most underprivileged backgrounds in the country are expressing themselves and talking about the kind of lives they lead.
Yeah, let him, you know what I mean? Yeah.
They're earning money, and perhaps most importantly, they're using their creativity to gain confidence and self-esteem. This has got to be a good thing in Britain of today. I'm your #1 journalist, Mr. Montgomery, and I'm out.
I used to carry knives, but I've stopped. I just like thinking about it. If you do something to someone as well, how their mother's gonna feel as well. Their mothers are gonna feel, you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna go through depression, same as the way my friends' family's going. My mum's gonna feel the same if someone takes my life. She will definitely want justice for me, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man. Them flowers there for one of my friends that died called Little D. He was known down here in Tabard, so obviously this is where he died. It's usually people like us, we usually come and put flowers there. His big sister and his aunties, they all come, so it's like friends and family. We all come and always switch up the flowers every time, maybe like every 2-3 months.
Having the court case helped a little bit because I got justice. it still doesn't take the pain away. But I think when you get a little bit of justice, I did tell Jason in the hospital that I would get some sort of justice for him, and I got it a little bit. So it's helped a little bit, but not a lot.
2 of the boys, the police bring them in the van in front of my house. They wanted to say sorry, and I didn't open my door. I didn't want to see them.
I forgive him, because I know that he wasn't born like that. It's because of failings in society, which has groomed them. They talk about grooming, where gang members are grooming young people, but the society is grooming broken youth and individuals by the way this country is being run.
Even I didn't lose my son, I'll stand up. I'll march here, because you don't have to wait for something to come to your door for you to stand up. I believe that march to make this thing stop is everyone fights.
Shine a light when darkness comes. Give me strength to carry on. Though these tears could fill a river, I know I must be strong. Shine a light when darkness comes. I've been searching for the answers to the questions in my head, but the truth won't ever bring you back to me. And every day I wonder why your short life had to end, but I pray the Lord above has set you free. Shine a light when darkness comes.